Hey everybody, welcome back. We're going to be talking about cyberbullying this week. Some of you may be familiar with the idea of what cyberbullying is. Some of you may not know about cyberbullying at all. But our topic this week is going to be learning about what it is and what you should do. So first, what is cyberbullying? It's bullying that is done using electronic technology. So it's through devices, it's through text, it's through chats, it's through other methods than face-to-face. It includes computers, tablets, cell phones. It could be a PlayStation. It could be an Xbox. So any of those gaming devices. It could be a handheld gaming device. If you can send and receive messages on it, that could be used. It can be done over social media, through text messages, chats, or email. So there's a lot of different methods that are available for people to use that we would consider in the realm of the cyber portion of cyberbullying. It can include both words and pictures. So embarrassing pictures could be a method of bullying someone. It could be hurtful or harmful words. So either of those could be ways that someone is cyberbullied. Some of the words we should know prior to heading off into the rest of our lesson. We need to actually know what it means to be a bully. So someone who hurts or scares someone else on purpose. It's not by accident. They really mean to do it, and they're doing it because their intention is to hurt someone. So a bully doesn't do it by mistake. They do it on purpose. Bystanders. Bystanders are the people who see bullying happen. They're the ones that are near when it happens, or they're the ones that see a message or things like that. They may not have done something themselves, but they were there and know about it. Cyberbullying is using the internet or cell phone to upset someone else on purpose. Because remember, bullying is done on purpose. It's often done over and over again. Empathize. To empathize is to understand the feelings of someone else. Sometimes it's happened to you, so you understand how someone else is feeling. Humiliate. To humiliate is to make someone feel ashamed or embarrassed. Rumor is telling information about someone that you don't know is true or that you may have made up. So if you don't know it as a fact, then it's not your information to tell. And if it's not about you specifically, it's not your information to tell. So a rumor is telling information about someone that you don't have a right to share because you don't know if it's true or if it's made up. A target. A target is the person who's being bullied. That's who the bully is going after. They are the target. An upstander is a person who helps when they know that someone is being bullied or cyberbullied specifically. So if they help by supporting the person who is the target, then they are an upstander instead of just a bystander because they're attempting to do something about the cyberbullying. Now, what they do is very important. There's certain things we should and should not do. Cyberbullying versus bullying. Okay, we mostly have heard about bullying, but cyberbullying has a slight twist on it. The person who's being cyberbullied cannot get away from the bully. The bullying can take place 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whenever you're on an electronic device and a cyberbully is coming after you, you have the potential to be bullied. And that's what makes it really difficult to be cyberbullied. You can't check messages from your real friends because someone else's messages are there. Cyberbullies may be hard to find and stop. Sometimes cyberbullies use an anonymous name, or they make up an account and only use it for that. So they are harder to find and stop. It doesn't mean that they're impossible to find, but usually you need more support and help to find them. It's not something that you do on your very own. Sometimes law enforcement gets involved when it comes to cyberbullies, and they have the ability to track down where and how someone created the accounts. The hateful messages can spread quickly to many people. That's different about cyberbullying. The click of a button can send it out to hundreds of people. So those messages are shared and many people may receive them instead of just one. That's difficult when you're being cyberbullied. Once the message is sent or posted, it is almost impossible to delete it. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever. There are lots of things that go on the internet that cannot be removed. So keep in mind, you don't want to post anything if you don't want the world to see it. And that's a problem with cyberbullying, is the bully may post something that you don't want the world to see. All right, let's look at how these connect. Cyberbullying, that's going to be on the left in the blue. Regular bullying is going to be on the right in the orange. And in the middle is things that happen in both situations. So, cyberbullying can happen any time of day or night. You do not always know who the bully is. Bullying will only hurt you emotionally because they're not physically there to do something. Cyberbullies may use more hurtful language since it is not face-to-face. Cyberbullying is more public, more people will see it and know about it, often because messages are sent to more than one person. Comparing it to regular bullying stops when you go home. If you're not near the person, they can't bully you. If you know who the bully is when you're talking about regular bullying, they're usually face-to-face. Bullying may hurt you physically as well as emotionally, because if you're in their presence, they can put their hands on you or they can harm you physically and not just with their words. People may know that you are being bullied. Oftentimes they see it because they're right there. With online cyberbullying, it's very hard to see unless someone shares or they've shared the message to everyone. All right, now here is how they're the same. It causes emotional pain to the target. The person who is being bullied in both cases doesn't feel very good. The bully wants to cause pain to the target. For it to be bullying, there has to be the intention that someone is trying to hurt someone else. The bullying will occur again and again. Oftentimes, someone who is purposely trying to hurt someone else doesn't do it once. They do it over and over and over again. Cyberbullying examples. Sending mean and hateful messages to a person usually over and over. Sending threatening message or several threatening messages. Other examples are sending or posting private information about a person just to embarrass or humiliate them. Logging into someone's account and posting inappropriate content. Taking someone's phone and sending inappropriate messages. Posting videos or photographs of a person that will embarrass or hurt them. Those are all ways that someone purposely is attempting to harm someone else or embarrass them. So let's talk about what you do if somebody is cyberbullying you. The idea is that you are going to take a break. So first, back away and breathe. You might have to move a little bit away from the item that you're working with, the tablet, the phone, things like that. Remember your settings. Where are you and what are they able to do to you? Evidence. Don't forget, keep evidence. You want to be able to prove that someone said or did something. Always tell a trusted adult. If that adult is a school teacher, tell them. If the adult is your parent or a close family friend, make sure you tell a trusted adult. You can even talk to Deputy Arnaud at the school. And lastly, keep your cool. Do not respond. A bully isn't trying to get your reaction. If you don't react, it makes it less fun for them, and sometimes that'll stop them. All right, so let's go into these a little more in detail. The B, back away, breathe. Take a deep breath. Put down the device or get off the computer. Calm down and think. This is your chance to take a moment to calm down and figure out what your plan is going to be instead of getting angry and upset and doing something that maybe later you'll regret. R, remember your settings. You can block people from your social media accounts. You can block email addresses in your email account. A parent can help you block phone numbers from sending you text messages. You can also remember your settings to help you calm down. That's just a different type of setting. All right, now we're at E. Evidence needs to be saved. Keep a copy of every message, email, text, or image. If someone is saying something they should not be, don't get rid of it. Keep it to share with the adult or someone else to help get this stopped. Do not delete anything. Whenever someone is doing something like this, you need the information, so don't delete it. You will need these to help stop the cyberbully. You don't want it to happen to someone else, so make sure you save your evidence to help keep them from doing it to someone else. A. Always tell a trusted adult. Tell an adult that you trust what happened. You will need help dealing with the situation. Most likely, the cyberbully will not stop even when an adult first attempts to get them to stop. You don't want to have this happen to someone else, so speak to an adult who can get someone else involved so that this can be stopped. K. Keep your cool. Do not respond. This is definitely the hardest one. No matter what, do not respond to the cyberbully. No matter what they say and how upset you are, it only feeds their fire to continue doing it if you say something back. Don't react, don't respond. You will only make the situation worse if you respond. The cyberbully wants to get a reaction from you. Don't let that happen. They're hoping to upset you. They're hoping to make you angry. Don't let them have that. You can get in trouble if you respond in a negative way. If you say something mean back after they've said something mean to you, you can be held responsible for the things that you say and do. If you don't respond, the only person who will be getting in trouble is them. All right, hopefully this helps you out to know, one, first, what is cyberbullying, and two, how to handle it if it occurs. Have a great week. Bye.